This was painful. Flatliners is a psychological horror film and stars Ellen Page. Of all the movies I've seen from 2017, Flatliners is the absolute worst film I have seen from this year. This was a horrible movie, and I've seen the original 1990 film, and yeah, it's not a great movie, but it was fine. And this film had the golden opportunity to expand on the original film, but they do nothing with the source material. In fact, they straight out ruin it. And of all the films that deserved a remake, Flatliners was one of them. So what the hell happened with this film? First off, this film didn't know what it wanted to be, a sequel or a remake. Because in the lead up to this movie, the filmmakers called it a sequel because Kiefer Sutherland's in this movie. But after watching it, it's very much a remake because it's exactly the same story. The dialogue is the exact same from the first film. And the characters in this film feel like clones from the first film. And speaking of the characters, with the characters in the first film, they were likable, they were fun, they were enjoyable to watch. The characters in this Flatliners were not fun. They were unenjoyable, unlikable, annoying, ignorant. I absolutely hated these characters. And something that really annoyed me in this film was, in the first Flatliners, the characters talked about their experiences when they died. Here, in the new Flatliners, it's treated as a joke. Going into this film, I had really high expectations. When I saw the trailer, I was interested and I wanted to see what was going to happen. And like I said, it is terrible. But the stuff I've just said is only half the problem. The way this film was shot was boringly done. The way shots were executed were boring. There wasn't a single shot that grabbed my attention or caught my eye. The editing is absolute rubbish. There's one scene where a character gets stabbed in the hand, and the next scene, he's fine. He's in a diner. He's chilling with his mates. He's fine. And this film was an endurance to sit through. It's only 110 minutes long, but it kept going and going and going. It was so boring. The pacing was slow. Very slow. Everything that was done in this film did a disservice to the first film. The characters, like I said, are unlikable. The way this film was shot was done horribly. There is not one single redeemable quality to this film. And while the original film felt like a true psychological horror film, the new Flatliners feels like every cliche, dumbass horror film you've ever seen. I hated this movie the entire way through, and overall, would I recommend it? Absolutely not. I would get as far away from this movie as possible. This movie was 110 minutes I will never get back. And of all the bad films I've seen from this year so far, none have come as bad as this. Death Note, while it was terrible, had Willem Dafoe that made up a little bit of the film. This film has nothing. And I'm gonna give Flatliners a 0 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to my channel below. As always, I'm NETX5. Thank you so much for watching.